What if the reason you can't speak English has nothing to do with pronunciation or grammar? What if your vocabulary is fine, but your brain was never trained to think in English? In this episode, you'll discover why fluent speech begins in the mind, not the mouth. Hello, and welcome back. Today's episode focuses on something essential for natural English speaking, and it isn't pronunciation or grammar drills. It's the way your brain works with language. Many learners believe speaking problems begin in the mouth, but smooth speech starts much earlier. Fluency is created in the mind long before words are spoken. You may recognize this feeling. You know vocabulary, you understand rules, you can read and listen comfortably. Yet when it's time to speak, everything pauses. Your thoughts freeze, your confidence drops, and silence appears. If this happens to you, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. The issue isn't intelligence, memory, or word knowledge. The real challenge is that your brain hasn't been trained to operate in English automatically. In this episode, you'll learn how to guide your brain toward natural English speech. That means expressing ideas without translating, speaking without panic, and sounding calmer and more fluid. We'll explore 4 practical ideas that sound complex, but are actually very simple when explained clearly. We'll start with inner speech, the quiet voice in your head. Then we'll move into narration, followed by mental rehearsal, and finally, thought labeling. These techniques are easy to apply, useful in daily life, and you can begin using them immediately. Let's start with a simple question. When you're alone, do you ever talk to yourself silently? Maybe thoughts like, I'm tired, or I need to hurry, or what should I eat? This mental voice is called inner speech. It's the language your brain uses to think. Most people think in their first language. That's natural. But here's the problem. If your thoughts always happen in your native language, English speaking requires translation. You think first, then convert, and that process creates pressure and breaks flow. Automatic speaking begins when your inner voice slowly shifts into English. This doesn't happen overnight. It's gradual, but extremely powerful. Imagine waking up and seeing the time. Instead of reacting in your language, try forming that reaction in English inside your mind. No sound, no pressure, just thought. During daily activities, gently guide your thoughts into English. Simple phrases are enough. These tiny moments train your brain to connect English directly to real experiences instead of translation. Over time, new mental pathways form, and English feels more natural. At first, this may feel uncomfortable. Your mind might get tired, words may disappear, and your native language may return. That's normal. Don't fight it. Just return calmly to English. Perfection isn't required. Simplicity is powerful. Small thoughts build fluent minds. Now, let's move to something closely related, narration. Narration means describing your life in English as it happens. You describe actions, surroundings, and feelings. Walking outside, you might think about movement, sounds, or people you see. This turns daily life into English practice. This method works because English becomes meaningful. You're not completing exercises. You're using language to understand reality. The brain loves meaning, not tests. And the best part is, you don't need anyone else. Your life becomes your classroom. Cooking, cleaning, traveling, resting, worrying, relaxing, all of it can be narrated mentally in English. Slowly, English stops feeling like a subject and starts becoming a thinking tool. That's when automatic speech begins to form. Many learners say they understand English but can't speak it. Often the reason is simple. They don't think in English. When thoughts happen in English, speaking becomes much easier. Speaking is simply expressing what already exists in your mind. Let's pause and practice together. Where are you right now? Form one calm sentence in English about your situation. Don't rush. Feel the sentence. Then add another thought. This is inner speech. This is narration. This is training. Mistakes don't matter here. Even native speakers make them. What matters is usage. Before moving on, remember this. Listening and reading alone don't create fluency. Automatic use does. Inner speech and narration connect understanding to speaking. Now, we'll explore mental rehearsal. This means practicing conversations in your imagination before they happen. Athletes and musicians use this technique, and language learners can too. Imagine a future conversation. Your brain often creates fear before speaking. Mental rehearsal reduces that fear by making situations familiar. You picture the place, the people, and the dialogue. Your brain learns through imagination. When real conversations happen, your mind recognizes them. Responses feel faster, smoother, and less stressful. You've already been there mentally. Repeating these imagined exchanges builds confidence and speed. You can rehearse introductions, work conversations, or daily interactions. Each repetition strengthens comfort. You don't need a partner, a teacher, or special tools. Your mind is enough. Confidence grows where fear rehearses less. Thank you for listening today. If this episode helped you, please like and support A1 English Podcast Winds of Thought. Remember, don't just study English, train your brain to live in it. Until next time, keep thinking, keep practicing, and keep moving forward.